Once, in a peaceful village nestled between misty mountains, there lived a wise monk, revered far and wide for his deep understanding of the human mind. People traveled great distances to seek his wisdom on matters of life, love, and inner turmoil. One afternoon, a troubled young man arrived at the monk's modest hut, his face clouded with distress. "Master," the young man began, "my mind is constantly filled with dark, negative thoughts. No matter how hard I try, they linger, pulling me down into despair. I long for peace, but it feels so far beyond my reach. What must I do to calm my restless mind?" The monk, with eyes soft like the sky before sunset, listened intently. He smiled gently, gesturing toward the serene garden outside his hut. "Your mind," he said, "is like this garden. Just as a garden needs tending, your mind too must be cared for. The weeds, your negative thoughts, will take over if left unattended. But, with patience and attention, you can cultivate a landscape of peace and beauty." The young man was intrigued. "How do I start?" he asked earnestly. "The first step," the monk explained, "is to observe your thoughts without reacting to them. Imagine you are sitting by a river, watching leaves float by. Your thoughts are like those leaves. Observe them drifting, but do not reach out to hold on to them. In time, you will see that they come and go, just like the wind." The young man pondered the metaphor, but his curiosity pressed on. "But how can I ensure that my mind becomes a place of beauty, not filled with weeds?" The monk's smile deepened. "To plant a garden of the mind that blooms with beauty, you must focus on two things: gratitude and compassion. Each day, take time to reflect on what you are thankful for, even in the smallest moments. And show kindness not only to those around you, but to yourself. Speak to yourself as you would to a dear friend, with understanding and love." The young man nodded, a glimmer of hope in his eyes. "And what if the weeds return?" he asked. "They will," the monk said softly, "for the weeds are part of life. But do not fear them. Simply observe. Tend to your garden regularly, and the weeds will lose their strength over time. What remains is the beauty you've nurtured." With newfound clarity, the young man left the monk's presence, ready to begin his inner journey. He started each day with gratitude, found moments of stillness to observe his thoughts, and gradually the tight grip of negativity loosened. The weeds still appeared, but now they passed through his mind like fleeting shadows. The moral of this tale is simple yet profound. Our mind is a living garden, and we are its caretakers. We hold the power to cultivate peace and beauty within ourselves, or allow our minds to be overrun by the weeds of negativity. Through mindfulness, gratitude, and compassion, we can transform even the most chaotic inner world into a sanctuary of serenity. Yet, this is not a quick or effortless task. It requires dedication, self-compassion, and the willingness to embrace the weeds as part of the journey. But in doing so, we not only bring peace to ourselves, but we spread it to those around us, creating ripples of kindness and positivity in the world.